T-1 and counting. We're almost there. Tomorrow is official departure day for the rally, and today is the last day that we have all participants together from all 70 boats before we separate into Group 1 and Group 2. Sophisticated Lady will be leaving with Group 1, and Group 2 will follow 2 weeks behind. The reason being that 70 boats is just too many for most of the places that we'll be going to accommodate all at once. So Group 1 will consist of 40 boats, and we head out in the morning.
Customs was actually very easy to find then because the customs building had customs right at the top.
Suzanne Chappell, along with her husband David, are the founders of the Susie 2 Rally, hence why the rally is named after their boat, the Susie 2. They both work in conjunction with the Ocean Cruising Club, and the Susie 2 Rally has quickly become one of the biggest rallies operating under the OCC name. Suzanne and David have done an amazing job of coordinating this event and keeping everybody organized, including me. You can only imagine me trying to keep what I do organized in a day and then all of this on top of it. But I must say, it's already been a lot of fun hanging out with all these people and all these events, and we've already met and making some new friends. I will add though that this is not a group of 30-somethings who have just randomly decided to quit their jobs and buy a boat and go out there start crashing into things as they figure it out on the way. These are lifetime sailors. They've already served their time, they've done their working days, they've bought their boats, they've outfitted their boats. Most of them had many other boats along the way and of course learned a lot about outfitting and what they needed and what they did not need, which sometimes is the most important thing to know. So all I can tell you is if you're watching and you're aiming to learn how to get into the cruising lifestyle and make it sustainable, then groups like this are definitely where you're going to learn the most, the fastest, so you've come to the right place. But anyway, Suzanne did an excellent job with the briefing and presented all the information we would need throughout the journey. Everything from logistics and customary practices for all the countries that we'd be visiting, right down to detailed waypoints and navigation tips for the ports we'd be entering and how to deal with customs and immigration in each place. So thanks for that, Suzanne. And then Mark from Curacao Marine was also on hand to welcome and thank everybody because they're a major sponsor of the rally, and he had also decided to play the commercial I made for them, and I knew some of you might be interested to see it, so here it is.
Mr. Rick Moore from Sophisticated Lady made a very nice video for us, and basically the video says everything about Curacao that you want to know and Curacao Marine. So just let you guys see the video and the video will talk for itself. Thank you guys once again.
South Central Caribbean. Located less than 100 miles north of the South American coastline, it is well below the hurricane belt that affects the rest.
Welcome to Curacao, a remote but beautiful island in the South Central Caribbean. Located less than 100 miles north of the South American coastline, it is well below the hurricane belt that affects the rest of the tropical area. Largely overlooked and passed by most of the marine community, Curacao is quickly becoming a bustling center of activity for all things yachting. Add in the attraction of its small sister island just off the southeast corner of the main island, Klein Curacao with its perfect white sand beaches and sparkling clear turquoise waters completes the package for a mariner's paradise that will keep you wanting more for sure. Back on the south central side of Curacao, you'll find the main city of Willemstad. Also known as the Little Amsterdam of the Caribbean, Willemstad is just filled with beautiful colonial-style architecture inspired by the motherland back in Europe. A short but lovely sail down the main channel of Willemstad will bring you to the Queen Juliana Bridge, one of the biggest bridges in the entire Caribbean. Passing under the bridge will bring you to the commercial sector of Willemstad, which is also home to Curacao Marine, which is the largest boat repair and haul-out facility on the island. The only major feature you'll have to watch out for on your approach to the marina is a very large but very well marked reef that you'll want to keep well off your starboard beam. As you keep the reef markers to starboard, just keep the primary dock of the marina on your port side and enter into the channel. Be sure and call the marina staff on VHF 69 to clear your intentions, and they will advise you of your slip assignment or direct you to the slipway for your scheduled haul out, in which case you proceed down to the end of the channel and set lines and fenders ready for a starboard 2 tie. On property, you'll find a dedicated spray booth accommodating vessels up to 65 feet, and one of the most predominant features of Curacao Marine is their extreme duty tractor and hydraulic trailer combination that accommodates vessels up to 110 feet and up to 60 metric tons. If you're planning to be away from your vessel and needing longer-term storage, you'll be happy to know that Curacao Marine has a fully secure, gated and guarded storage facility that will keep your vessel and contents safe 24 hours per day. The entire facility can accommodate up to 225 boats on land, with the marina providing an additional 22 slips that accommodate vessels up to 140 feet and 12.5-foot draft. The workyard can accommodate up to 60 vessels, and owners are more than welcome to do their own work for a small daily surcharge while in the yard. For those of you that would rather leave the hard work to the Curacao Marine Dream Team, all you need to do is check in at the main office and the receptionist will be more than happy to set up everything you need. In addition to the usual cosmetic services offered, they are agents for copper coat bottom anti-fouling, prop speed, and a myriad of other top quality products available at your request. Also on property, you'll find a dedicated woodworking shop and machine shop for any custom fabrication you'd like to do. MRC on site also services any kind of diesel engine and is representative for Yanmar and Onan. There is full safety service on site for recharge or replacement of your current firefighting gear, and even a naval architect in case you need any work surveyed on the boat. Even tug service is available should your vessel require assistance getting to the dock. They have plenty of rental cars available for your convenience, and I'm sure the ladies on board will appreciate the fact they have the cleanest and nicest bathrooms of any boatyard I've ever seen, and this is just the men's. There is full-time rigging service available, and for those of you needing to step your mast for any reason, there's a concrete pier that a full-size crane can be brought in on demand as required. And as if all that weren't enough, the entire time you spend in Curacao Marine, you are in a fully customs and duty-free zone. Curacao Marine, everything the mariner could possibly need, right in the heart of Curacao. So with the formalities of the day out of the way, you know what that means. It's our last night, so we can't leave Curacao without one last happy hour at Pirates. And yes, it was a doozy. Beer time. All right, Team SSL. Woo! Last night in Curacao. Here we come, Aruba. Watch out. Anybody there? You guys alive? Thank you, Curacao. It's been a great experience. We've really enjoyed the hospitality, and we're looking forward to the next adventure. So, Curacao, Aruba, Colombia, Panama, San Blas, and everywhere else after that, look out. Here we come. After that, we pretty much figured we better lay low and stay safe for the night, so we went back to Steve and Denise and decided we'd have some dinner there. Denise was a little bit sad this night because Steve was going to be going off with us and Denise was supposed to be also. But when our departure date changed, she couldn't get the time off work, and as much as we offered several times to kidnap her and put in a note for ransom that we wouldn't let her go until they doubled her pay, she just thought it might be a bad idea to take the time. So sorry about that, Denise, but we had a great time. It was a great barbecue and burgers, and I know we'll see you again. Next episode is it, guys, the start of our grand adventure, finally. So buckle up, cause here it comes. Hope you enjoyed the update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.